In today's episode of the Cheesiest Man Alive, we have some well-prepared cheeses and all-ins. We have a 4Rex versus a Zerg, an absolute classic in Terran versus Protoss, which I won't spoil by the way. But before we get there, we're starting a new cheese that I recently discovered, and it is tastier than anything I've yet had the pleasure of tasting. So enjoy today's episode of the Cheesiest Man Alive. First opponent here is going to be a 5.4k Terran player called M Sport Soon with a capital S. And I have a beautiful one-base tank build here prepared. This is an absolute beauty. I stole it from Hero Marine. He recently played it against Spirit in an ESL Open Cup. I looked at it, Hero Marine lost, and I thought to myself, I could do that better. Well, I didn't really think that, but I thought to myself, I could do that, and my opponents are significantly worse than Spirit. So I think I'll be fine. You know, if Hero Marine thinks this is a good build and he thinks he can beat Spirit with it, then I think I should be capable of beating my opponents that are about 1500 MMR lower than Spirit is. Because Spirit is like 6800 MMR or something like that. This guy is 5400, so pretty much checks out. Now, of course, I'm also a significantly worse Terran player than Hero Marine is. That's a really late scout, by the way. This is almost starting to feel like I might be playing, oh no, against the Proxy Rex Reaper, and I think this is real bad against it. But it doesn't matter, we're still going to continue with it. I'm not scouting, I'm not doing anything weird. Well, I am doing something weird, but I'm not scouting. Marine here as a start. And it's actually a very simple build order, because we shouldn't forget that very often with all-ins, it is way easier to execute it than it is to defend it. Okay, my sound is on. I could barely hear the sounds of these guns making any noise. Maybe my in-ears are just not loud enough right now. I don't want too many workers. 23 workers is the total amount of workers that Hero Marine ended up going for. Oh, actually pokes in over here and is going to see the fact that I'm playing a one-base build. This is fairly frustrating for me, but at the same time, he still needs to pull out a correct response here. So just going to play tank into a medevac. Make sure that my mules hit at a tight timing as well. Make sure that I have continuous marine production on top of that as well. And here comes the medevac. And I just walk across the map with 3 SCVs. I think it is 10 marines or so. And I fly over with 2 tanks in a medevac. And that is pretty much going to be it. Like I said, this is the beauty of cheese as well. Like, it is so easy to execute an all-in most of the time because you don't care about what your opponent is doing, you know? You're fully committed to your goal. You know what you are going to be doing, so you don't have to respond to anything your opponent is doing because it literally doesn't matter anymore. You already committed a very long time ago, you know? Maybe it won't work, and that's completely fine, you know? You already gave up on trying to do something about that a long while ago. Now, this doesn't look very tight, but I'm telling you right now, this is indeed how the build is supposed to be played. I'm going to be following this up with a couple of Vikings that I will send across the map as well. Hop. Just gonna rally those on my medevac, which, for the love of God, I hope I manage to keep alive. Oh, that's exciting. Okay, I'll get 2 shots off. I'm gonna use 1 scan, I think, aggressively here. Because maybe I can just straight up break this, but maybe I should actually fight. Oh, just gonna pick that up for a sec here. Look at that. That is a thing of beauty, though, isn't it? That is absolutely a thing of beauty. My next tank is also on the way. These boys can go back to repairing this crap. I'm just gonna poke ever so slightly forward with this little medevac right now. And in the worst case scenario, I'm going to get a bunch of these depots. Okay, that's absolutely the worst case scenario. In the best case scenario, I just straight up kill my opponent here, and I'm going to start sieging up on his starport as well, of course. That is one of these things. That's generally a good thing to do. Oh. Gosh. That wasn't quite as brilliant as I would have liked it to be. Wait, I just picked up another tank accidentally. Not entirely what I wanted in life. Are there any tanks out yet? Okay, well, here comes a tank. Here comes the tank. Here comes the tank, and I say, it's all right. Well, actually, is my follow-up goal? I'm not entirely sure. Because Hero Marine lost at this point, so I don't have a follow-up plan. This is it with the plan, you know? This is as far as it went, my friends. Let me see. Is he pushing him forward? No, doesn't quite seem to be the case. I don't have a scan available either, so I think I'm just forced pretty much to pull back at this point. Just a little bit, maybe. Well, he's really going for it. Madman. That was a bad call, though, wasn't it? Oh, okay, so he's over there. Do I just go home? I don't actually know what to do at this point. I'm supply blocked as well, which is definitely not what you want. Because ideally, I don't get supply blocked. That is definitely something that is, you know, not supposed to be in here, the supply block part. Oh, gosh. That's the second Viking I lose for absolutely free. I'll just get a CC behind this, I guess. I'll send these back home. And because if I didn't lose those Vikings, I would have had a massive tank lead. And I would have had a massive Viking lead as well for pretty much the rest of the game, I can only imagine. Now, I don't quite know if that's the case. Let's take a look. Let's see if he's trying to mine from somewhere else or if this is really how he wants to play it. Oh, I think I can fight that, can't I? I think I have more Vikings soon again. Okay, he's also getting Vikings at a pretty high pace. I just don't know what to do. I actually have no clue what to do. I'm so afraid of him coming down this ramp at some point as well. There's actually so many things I'm extremely afraid of. I feel like this is the position that Hero Marine probably tried to play for, and I've managed to achieve it, but I don't know why he wanted this exact position. You know what I mean? Like I'm not entirely aware as to what's my purpose in life right now. Ah, come on, Kevin. Don't think that's what we're gonna be doing here. I think I should have gotten a way faster extra pacer. Now, I still have pretty solid, firm control of this ramp. That feels good as well. Yeah, come on, buddy. Can't do anything about that, can you now? Just gonna send this over so I can repair something. He's trying to move down, or at least he's pretending that he wants to move down. I think I have slightly more Vikings at this point. Nice. That was good. He's trying to push down here. No. Well, if he's trying to, then we're not seeing it quite. I really believe that if I had not lost those Vikings like an idiot earlier on, it would have probably helped me out a bit. Oh, he's trying to do something here, aren't you, buddy? Do I have more Vikings than you? I have more Vikings, but not all Vikings are here, obviously. Which is going to be an issue right now. Let's see if we can shoot one Viking. No, we can't. Okay, make sure I continue all my Viking production at all times. I think that's the only thing that really matters. Viking production and tank production. Now, we're gonna make sure that he doesn't have anything weird going on anywhere else. Come on, Viking production and tank production. These are the only things I really care about. Oh, come on, not another one. Kevin, what in the world are we doing here? Okay, well, I think I killed 2 there, where he only killed... Well, I killed 3, he only killed 2. Maybe this was in the end a find, right? Okay, so he's back where we started. Now, I have significantly more cash than him. Gotta make sure that he's still not mining from this. I need another scan, like real fast. Oh my god, I knew this was gonna happen. This was not great, was it? Oh, that's still in range. I didn't quite realize that. I'm gonna be real with all of you. Oh, this feels bad. Come on, move in position. Yes! What? He is too little. There's not enough Vikings, but surely he's aware of that as well. Surely he's aware of that. That's not enough Vikings. That means that he's dead. I mean, he's never going to get these Vikings back. I have this base. Terran players getting all in. They aren't feeling it. They are not feeling it. What happened with the other Vikings that he had? I thought he had so many more Vikings. Did he send them out or something? I don't quite... Did he just have less than I did? I thought for the longest time we were pretty close in Viking out. That fight must have gone worse for him than I thought it did. Here I have 10. He only has 7. I have 8 over here, and he snipes 1, and I take out 2 of his. I guess that's what ends up happening, right? So he kills 1, then I shoot 1, he shoots 2 of mine, I shoot 2 of his. So yeah, I think at this point I just have a significant lead. This should have never happened. I was so afraid, though. Like, you just don't have enough gas. Oh, he's also getting stim, which was a mistake. It really cost him a lot of gas. He was triple CC. The man was triple CC. Oh, wow. Well, no GG, and a win for good old Harstem over here. And no GG, so we're just going to have to add that into the GG counter, take the 18 points, and we're actually so close to hitting the 5-6 MMR right now, which is is crazy. I still can't believe how high my MMR is on the Cheese account, and that it is most of the time higher than the MMR on my serious account, which makes me a little bit sad, but also very happy at the same time. I have builds prepared for every single matchup today. We have a well-prepared Harstem, so we're going to break the 5-6. I can almost guarantee it, but no money back if we don't make it. Up next, we have Rikus, and he's going to get butchered here with an oldie but a goldie. For the longtime fans of the channel, they already know what's coming. They can feel it, they can smell it. They've seen it so many times, and yet they love it all the same. It's like at a concert when the band leaves the stage and people, they want like 1 or 2 more songs. That is the song that they play again. It's like, oh, Red Hot Chili Peppers does it. They maybe play Californication or something. I don't know what their most famous song is. Under the Bridge, maybe something like this. This is what I do as well. Okay, but for me, this is the Thor all-in TVP. This is the one everyone always wants to see. It always works as well. I don't make any mistakes when I play it. It is just the perfect build order. It also always wins. This is a festival winner. You're on the main stage of Glastonbury. You play the Thor all-in, and the crowd goes freaking bananas. Let me tell you. Absolutely bonkers is what the crowd will go. This is the end of all festivals. This is the Thor all-in. Okay, I'm gonna need to make sure that I do have to turn around, hit him once. Poof, God, I'm powerful. Okay, so he thinks I'm playing a very standard double gas opener. He has no clue what's kicking up. He literally has no clue what's kicking up right now. He looks at this and thinks to himself, oh, this is just your regular garbage. Your regular garbage. This is anything but your regular garbage. Look at that timing. The timing of that dude. The timing of that freaking factory, okay? That is something else, my friends. That is something else. Poof. You have to delay the second depot. Oh, the fact that he came back, the scout, actually pisses me off a little bit. Yeah, free worker kill, though. 1-0 for me. We'll count it. He also got 1 hit in, which means that an adept would now be capable, technically, of 2-shotting this Marine, but we'll just never let this Marine get killed. This is my man. There's literally nothing to do in this early game. This is also the beauty of Cheese. You can do it with such low IQ, bad mechanics. I actually wonder how high someone could get if they're like usually a Masters player. If I were to teach them like a couple of good cheeses and I just coach them live, I wonder how high they could get, because coaching all-ins is fairly easy. I remember at one point I was in Intel Extreme Masters Kiev. No, not Intel Extreme Masters. It was a WCS. And I coached Elaser. And his best matchup became PvP. Because I just told him, buddy, no matter what you do, just make sure to always immortal in. And I knew all the responses on how to properly immortal in. How to transition out of it. How to kind of weave your way around the difficult parts. And it's like an insane win rate in the PvP matchup. Despite him being obviously a Zerg player. So usually people, the best off-race matchup is the one that their own race is still in. So in Elaser's case, that most likely woulda, coulda, should have been the PvZ matchup, but it wasn't. Yeah, it's just, all-ins are easy to teach, they're easy to execute, and they're freaking difficult to stop, and that's what makes them so good. It really is what makes them so good. And it's also just fun. I could play 5 days of all-ins in a row if I really wanted to. I think I could. I think this is what I'm going to do for Christmas one year. I'll just have like a 24-hour stream where I just cheese on different servers, like for charity or something. Cheese for charity is what we call it. And we also raise money at the same time. So it truly is like cheese for charity, because a different word for money is cheese in some countries. I had to explain that joke because not everyone is a native, It's like cheese for charity. God, Harstem is an idiot. Well, Harstem is still an idiot, but at least I explained the joke now. So don't have to worry about that anymore. Oh, how unfortunate. How unfortunate that must have been for you, my friend. How unfortunate for you that must have been that. Oh, he has a what? Who opens with a robo first? What's wrong with you? What actually is wrong with you? I don't like that one bit. Oh my god. That is terrible. What a terrible way to go about things. This has become so much more popular, and Hero has been ruining it for me. Hero has been playing bad build orders. This entire... Oh, what is this? He's been playing a lot of bad build orders with Robo first specifically. And as a result, other Protoss players, they look at that and think, oh, Hero is good. And surely Robo build orders are also good. But it couldn't be further from the truth. It couldn't be further from the truth. I'm telling you now, my friends. Let's take this thing out. Pylon taking out is always high tier. Up, go, die. Why are both of my medevacs just kind of idling in the far back like some absolute moron? I wonder if I have to pick this up at some point, or if I'm going to be just fine. Like this build, this doesn't lose. It doesn't miss, my friends. This build doesn't miss. Say it again for the people in the back, Harstem. This build doesn't freaking miss. Oh, wait. Die! Oh, I lost it. Well, I didn't lose the game yet. Okay, we have a second attempt. That's the beauty. Why are half of my units just doing nothing like some idiot? Okay, wait. I'm gonna go over here. Okay, first we're gonna go in. Wait, there's a battery there. That's never gonna work. Actually, let's just kill all your production, mate. How about that, huh? How about that? What do you think about that, son? Taking out some of your production. You shouldn't build all your production in exactly the same location, now should you? That's what we call a bad move. It's the French would call it as well. A very bad move. I can shoot the robo. Yeah, I can. I can shoot the robo if I want to. I can leave my friends behind. Because my friends don't have Thors, and if they don't have Thors, well, they're no friends of mine. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. This tank is gonna do the job. He wants to save the robo. You're never gonna save your robo. Oh, you sure you want to do that, Chief? There with that guy? No way. Just shot at him once already. Do I want to kill this as well? Not sure if I care enough about that particular position. Look at this though. Come on, die. Thank you. Feel like this should have been... Oh wait, he didn't even kill it. That doesn't look so good for you at all then, does it, mate? Die this. Die again. Hop. Where are you going? Oh, Rikus! Keine GG! Was haben Sie dann gemacht, Junge? Completely obliterated. That was beautiful. And 17 points, hitting that 5-6, instant. No, we'll wait. I don't want to ruin Rikus' day, you know? It already is ruined. We don't want to ruin it even further. We'll wait a little bit until Rikus has found the game, so we don't hit him twice in a row with the powerful Thor all-in. Because he pretty much had the blind counter, and he didn't hold. That means this build is unbeatable, and thus imbalanced. If Rikus sends in this replay, I will call it. That's all I'm saying. I will call it. I won't even go over the replay because I'll remember. I'll see the name Rikus, freaking Thor all in the imbalance complaint for. Boom. Stamp it, baby. This build is imba. All right. Let's head into our next game. We're going for that perfect trifecta here as our third opponent is going to be a Zerg player. Now, I have a beautiful little build against Zerg as well. As I said, a prepared Harstem is truly the best Harstem. Usually good old Harstem, you know. He reads his calendar. What does it say? Cheesiest man alive, you know. And as he starts up StarCraft 2, boots up the old OBS, he thinks of some build orders from back in the day, or he thinks of some new shenanigans on the spot, or some things he saw recently. But this time, no, all week, you know, and I saw something stupid, when I saw something great, I was like, let me write that down. So I've been writing it down. I've been collecting replays, and I've been asking people, hey, is any good cheeses around? Do you got any of the good stuff for me? And I found some of the good stuff, my friends. I found a lot of the good stuff. So we're opening up with what now in Korea has pretty much... Hello? Back to work, you moron. Which now in Korea has become pretty much the new standard. And that is the 2-Rex Reaper opener. So the 2-Rex Reaper opener with a triple Reaper. Triple Reaper start into Reactor Tech Lab. Now there's a lot of different follow-ups, and of course the most beautiful follow-up is the follow-up for which you don't need a brain, and that is the 4x follow-up. Now I have the timings written down on a notepad, but I'm going to do it without the notepad, because I am quite frankly a genius. Thank you very much. I'm going to throw down this little depot over here. Food just got delivered mid-recording. This is how good life is as a YouTuber, guys. I can't help it either. I know it's unfair. Ooh, it smells very good. I have a feeling this might just be the last game of this video. Let me get this Reaper out. I was going to send out a scout across the map, and then I realized I was being ridiculous there. It's absolutely not necessary. Hop. We get third Reaper. I think we keep this one on the low ground, actually. It feels like I should be capable of doing that. Yeah, I should definitely be capable of doing that. Oh my god. This is great. Hop. CC over here. And then at 226 is what I have written down. I get a little bit of a barracks in my main base. So over here, well, I was earlier than Beyond did it, so that's usually a good sign. A very good sign for me. Not for Beyond, actually. Why are you slower than I am, Beyond? Surely that's not quite how you want it done. Just going to try and get the kill. Didn't quite get it. Probably should have focused a little bit less on that and more on getting my next barracks down, because that is indeed going to be the next little play over here. Getting my next barracks down. Need to make sure that I continue these as well. Just gonna get as many Marines as I possibly can. I think, is he gonna let that thing finish, by the way? I'm not sure if he will. If he will, then we need to be aware of that as well. Where's your links, buddy? You can dend if you want to. You can leave your links behind. Actually, you can't. I would not recommend leaving your links behind. Because if your links don't dend, and if they don't dend, well, there are no links of mine. Okay, this also feels good. I really need to start this thing, though. Did I just really drop a mule at a base that wasn't done yet? Look how well that timed out, though. That was kind of high tier. I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of high tier. Why did I build a depot there in general? Pretty sure that is walled off anyway. Oh well, whatever. So he built one of these things. It's what we call a spine crawler. Now the spine crawler is a low tier response to this particular build order. Do not approve of it, because your main base is still going to be kind of vulnerable here. That's a lot of energy though. I think he's going to try and surround me. Oh, what do you think was going to happen there? Oh wait, he's actually going to get a cancel on. Ooh. In that case, we get the tech lab over here. Is going to be responsible for getting stim. Frustrating, because that is definitely going to delay things. Also means he used a lot of units there. Okay. How do I actually want to play this out? I don't know yet. Can I get this creep tumor? Look at this micro. Oh my god. Beyond watching this is impressed. It's like, man, Harstem, that was real good. Thank you, Beyond. That was real kind of you to say. You didn't have to do it, but you did. You know, you could have just said, well, that was pretty garbage. I would have done better, but thank you so much for the compliment there, Beyond. That's really kind. Wait, I actually need to be in front of this, I think. That's what I'm going to do. Just the rest of those bad boys are going to stay in the main base. Probably should have gotten +1 or something now that I'm hitting so freaking late. Just going to make sure I don't get supply blocked. Whatever happens, I don't want to get supply blocked. I don't actually know if there's a follow-up available. I don't think there is. And once again, usually when I see Beyond play this, he either wins at the 5-minute mark or he loses at the 5-minute mark. Now, because my stim got killed, everything has been delayed by about 40 seconds or so. So I'm hitting significantly later than I shoulda, woulda, coulda. But to be fair, my opponent also didn't really have a third base yet. Might still go for some type of attack, which could work technically, but won't. Actually, will follow us up with a 2-base all-in. I think that is the thing that makes the most sense. If this fails. But to be fair, this is a 2-base all-in already, so it would be a 2-base all-in into, well, pretty much another 2-base all-in. But that shouldn't stop the fun here. Okay, we're gonna rally these two onto the low ground, and these can continue rallying across the map. Actually, these two bad boys are still allowed in as well. You guys can join the push. You guys can join the party. Okay, we stop building more stuff. Get another barracks as well. Get a reactor on this. And we're pretty much set up for a late game at this point. Oh my god, well, late game. A never-ending mid-game. That's really what we're setting ourselves up for after all. Ship. Hello? GG! Nice! XA Azeroth, the only one with a GG today. Also, the person that I beat that was the lowest MMR does still give 7 points, and it means we get 5,614 MMR to end with. I'm going to consume my lunch. I thank all of you for watching so much. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't done so yet, leave down in the comments below what is your favorite type of cheese, whether that is in StarCraft or if you're French, just in real life. I would like to know. Once again, thank you all for watching, and bye-bye.